Imagine you're in the middle of a desert with just your smartphone in your pocket. You've always used your phone without even thinking about it. All of a sudden, you find yourself with 10% battery and no access to a network or electricity. This is an extreme example, but it helps us to be more aware that whether or not innovations can serve a certain purpose depends on the availability of other conditions. We can develop similar examples for other sectors, such as healthcare, agriculture, or mobility, and apply them to technology and non tech innovations. Innovations are usually designed and tested under controlled conditions, such as in a laboratory or a small pilot project, but they're intended to be used at scale. What scale means here depends on the innovation and the ambition level of who is developing or investing in it. Sometimes scale can be at country level, other times it can be a cross country region, or sometimes it's global, as in the case of our smartphone. Innovation packages describe the complementary innovations, solutions, and conditions that the expected beneficiaries need so they can benefit from the core innovation. So, what's the difference? The core innovation is often generic, offering a product, technology, service, or arrangement that we're trying to scale. Whereas the complementary conditions are often specific to the context, time, and expected outcomes for different beneficiaries. Let's explain with the example of the COVID vaccine. Worldwide, there are currently a handful of COVID vaccines developed, each with their specific characteristics. The vaccine is the core innovation, and the scaling ambition is that all people over 12 are vaccinated before the end of 2022. For enough vaccines to be available, governments have developed multi-million pound contracts with companies such as Pfizer or Johnson & Johnson. Governments have invested in public awareness campaigns to make people informed about the vaccine and to motivate them to get vaccinated and to build trust that the vaccination is safe. For people to have access to the vaccine, several other factors have to be in place: new distribution networks, storage facilities, vaccination centres, public registration mechanisms, healthcare documentation systems, and legislation on sharing medical data. To enable the effective use of the COVID vaccine, training programs were developed with and for healthcare providers, and safety protocols and quality control mechanisms have been established. To ensure benefit from the vaccine, monitoring, evaluation, and learning systems have been put in place to ensure positive effects of using this innovation at scale and to become aware of and minimize any unanticipated negative effects or impacts.